Hello everyone! Today I want to film a video on what is anxiety, so I'm going to set up for that in a minute. But I thought it'd be quite appropriate, seeing as we're doing that video, to actually talk about my anxious morning and what I've done to combat that. So first, I had a shower, so I'm going to spruce myself up a little bit for the video, but I thought I'd be realistic. Why was I anxious? I think I hadn't slept very well for the last few days. A few kind of things in the week that are happening, like a driving lesson and bits and bobs, which are always fine. My driving instructor is actually a legend. He's very calm with me. We've come a really long way and I'm feeling so much better about it. Doesn't mean though that, you know, the naggly little thing in my mind saying you can't do it, it's still there. I spoke to my boyfriend, I FaceTimed him, which was really nice. I had a little bit of a wobble and a cry, but actually I think it's done me good to kind of get that out of my system. And then my niece and my nephew phoned me and they've asked if I want to come around and play board games. So I've agreed that that will be a good part of the day in the afternoon. So I'm going to get jobs done, like filming this video, which I don't see as a job really, but things I want to accomplish. Yeah, it's given me like a motive for the day, but I wanted to be realistic because, yeah, I might seem all cheery in the video, but this morning was a bit of a wobble actually. But I'm going to spruce myself up for you guys. It probably won't be that much difference, I'm not going to lie. I'm not really good at makeup and stuff, and I've just had a shower, so my skin is probably going to be not very good to put makeup on, but I'll at least dry my hair for you all. And oh, I've written a to-do list as well, things I want to do for the day, because I didn't do that last night and I've been trying to do that a lot more. Just writing out things I want to do, keeping everything in one place because I've got a really scatty brain. So I've also written my kind of motive for today, but I probably should have done that last night. That probably would have helped my wobbly morning. I will do that next time. So yeah, I will see you in a bit for the video. So, as if by magic, I've sorted myself out. Is there a difference? I don't know, but I feel good and that's the main thing. We're going to talk about what is anxiety. That's my first topic. I'll probably do a similar one on what is depression. And we're going to go back to the basics. Here, I'm not an expert. If you're struggling and you need someone to talk to, please speak to a professional, your doctor, a counsellor, someone maybe say at school, or family and friends that you trust, who know you, who can support you. I really want you to use these videos in conjunction with. If there's things that I'm talking about in this video which you're like, oh, I feel like I'm struggling with that, then please talk to someone professionally and maybe use these tips alongside. So anxiety is normal for everyone. It's a natural response. It's a feeling of worry or unease, either mild or severe, and everyone's going to have it at some point in their lives. If it's to do with exams or appointments or big life changes, it's perfectly natural to have anxiety about those situations. Also, as humans, we have the fight or flight response, which is a natural system in our body set up to, when we perceive danger, to release hormones such as adrenaline or cortisol to help us act faster, to react faster, to be more alert. It helps your heart beat faster, so it pumps the blood quicker to the places that need it the most. But when the danger is gone, we'll also release hormones to calm ourselves down, but that can leave us feeling quite shaky. So that's natural. It becomes a mental health condition when it starts to affect the day-to-day running of your life. You start to enjoy things less, your fears are kind of out of proportion with the situation, and you can have regular panic attacks. They can be strong and long-lasting feelings of worry. You avoid situations, and the running of your day-to-day life just becomes quite difficult and distressing for you. Yeah, there's different types of anxiety. So for some people it's really helpful to get a diagnosis, especially if they haven't necessarily related what they're feeling to as anxiety, or for other people perhaps doing research and through different resources as well, they'll realise that they're having a hard time with anxiety. It's really common to have anxiety with other mental health conditions such as depression. My two went hand in hand, and it was not helpful because I would have lots of racing, anxious thoughts about things, but with my depression I didn't have the energy to deal with them, and felt quite claustrophobic actually. So what can you do if you're having these symptoms and you're having a hard time with anxiety? Well, like I said, please speak to a doctor or professional, and they might be able to give you kind of self-help resources. There's lots online that you can access now, and workbooks which relate to CBT, which is cognitive behavioural therapy, a type of therapy which is action-based, I'd say. I've had 2 different types of counselling myself, one-on-one and more talking about situations and kind of more personal, let's say, in that way, and another one on the phone which was more CBT related, which is where you work through tasks and try and pick apart your anxiety, and both very helpful and both actually what I needed at the different times. Especially the one-on-one, I'd say, was helpful because I was really suffering with my depression then, and I was very emotional, and it was really nice to feel that someone was listening to me. Not that I didn't have people and family and stuff, it's just I was away at uni, so it was quite difficult, and I didn't want to pester people all the time, although they would have happily done it, which is because they're legends. And the CBT really helped when I knew that my anxiety was high and I wanted to attack that more. There's also, like I said, treatments, different therapies, and then there is medication. Now, it might be that they offer medication in conjunction with a therapy, but that's with your doctor to discuss. Now, I have also taken medication more for my depression, but antidepressants can also help with anxiety, and I have found them really helpful as well. So it's a personal choice, and perhaps maybe I'll talk about that in a different video. So yeah, different also self-care tips that you can do right now. Diet, exercise and nutrition, what you put into your body will have a real effect on how you're feeling. So a diary, writing out your thoughts can be really helpful. Mindfulness, meditation, and sleep is so important. So yes, I've talked about kind of the basics of anxiety from a medical perspective. Like I said, if anything resonates with you, please do ask a professional, and yeah, get on that journey to helping yourself as well if you feel like that's what you need. This has been really interesting for me. I hope that you learned something too, and please give this video a like, a comment, a subscribe. That would be very, very kind. Yeah, I hope you have a good day. See you soon. Bye. But they can often lead us to